We're standing here in Thrave Gardens on the morning of the Galloway Hills, Armstrong Galloway Hills Rally. Take it away, tell us all about it, young man.
Well, it's slightly damp this morning, but hopefully we'll have a good day and everyone will have a safe rally.
Is everybody getting ice cream? Is it just me?
Only finishers this afternoon, but we've got a taster this morning.
Sampling, very nice.
Exactly.
The choc chip mint is special.
From Glenhour Ice Cream, King Street, Castle Douglas.
End of advert. And now the news.
Well, Roy, the big news is the SRC is in Castle Douglas to decide the fate of the SRC driver's title. 90 crews would take on the 5 stages, headed up by event sponsor and 9-time winner Jock Armstrong.
Just keeping these PlayStation boys at bay, but the entry is fantastic.
Yeah.
The people behind me they're all wanting to win it as well. So
Behind the Impreza lines up one of the strongest top 10s of the year, including both title hopefuls. It's the Cobble Shop versus Culloden Car Sales.
Yeah, we just need to be sensible, more sensible than we have all year, and just get to the finish.
So all we can do is go out and just try our hardest.
Absolutely.
Just to do what we always do, and then what'll be, will be. Like, you know, it's a very small chance.
Ah, yeah, but there's a chance.
There's a chance.
And the ending season is good to know that you're in with a shout.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. Listen, it's great.
Yeah.
I know my face isn't saying it, but inside I feel that.
Out for the opening loop, and it was the Fabia R5 of David Bogie and John Rowan that took the early lead. 2 fastest times saw them enter first service 15 seconds clear of Gary Pearson and Dale Bowen. Six seconds back came the second R5 Fiesta. Johnny Greer and Liam Regan are adapting to 4 power after years of campaigning Citroens.
Keep it right over crest. Quick left 4 in. 60 down.
Third SRC crew at this point, Armstrong and Fair had started well, despite a misted windscreen. They were just 6 seconds ahead of Freddie Milne and Patrick Walsh. Jumping on board in the WRC and SS1, we're about to see the big story of the morning.
4 right into K, 4 left narrows, 4 left narrows, 200 all the way to a trees, 200.
That's McDonald's Fiesta at the side of the road, less than a mile into the event. Championship already decided.
40, 5 right in. 40, K, short 3 right. Short 3 right. 40, flat 6 left. 60, 5 left, 6 right. 5 left, 6 right into K, 5 left. 5 left, 30, caution 6 right tightens 2.
4 seconds back from Freddie, John Wink was off to a flying start in the I-20. With BRC Championship leader Matt Edwards in the hot seat, his driving was under serious scrutiny.
Into left max, go now, left max over crest 40, right 2 in bad dip, slow crest sudden along left 7 before the bushes there, tightens to 9 over brow late, tightens here, right 6 in, C80 down.
As a past Hills winner, Mark McCulloch has form in these forests. The Subaru already looking quicker than it was in the Grampian, just 7 seconds behind Wink. Eight seconds down, Michael Binney and Claire Moe were running well and had 10 seconds on the now new Scottish champions Andrew Gallagher and Jane Nicholl. Passing Donny's Fiesta, Andrew knew he was the champion and celebrated with the world's worst donut in front of the spectators in Blackloch. Another 13 seconds back, we had the returning Mike Faulkner and Peter Foy. Last seen on the Snowman, they were taking some time to get back into the groove. Rounding out the SRC top 10 after 2 stages, Keith Morris and Terry Mallon were absolutely flying in their older Evo, and they had only 3 seconds on the Mark II of Greg McKnight and Harry Marchbank, setting up a battle for the afternoon.
Stages are actually very good, you know, considering it's so wet. There's a lot of grip on the stages, so it's good, enjoyable stages. Car's fine, everything's fine. Just maybe struggling a bit to adapt back to organisers' notes. Probably just struggling to make that transition a little, but hopefully that'll improve as the day goes on.
New car, do you notice any difference from the old one?
Nah, not really. There's a little bit more torque in the engine, kind of mid-range, but other than that, it's much the same. So, no, it's good. As I say, we just need to go a wee bit quicker this afternoon and get back into the flow.
3 stages would finish the event and include a return of the legendary Glen Truel stage, a Merrick classic that has cut out many big names, including a young Norwegian called Andreas Mikkelsen. And I can't quite remember what happened to him. And it would claim more victims today, this landing breaking Binnie and Mole's rear suspension and putting them out of the event. And that would have championship implications. Despite an awful day out where the steering column collapsed into his lap twice, Fraser Wilson and Craig Wallace battled to the finish to take the class title away from Binnie and Mole by just 1 point. Not a bad way to round off 10 years in the SRC.
Right 4, don't cut over crest. 30, left 7. Left 7 here and turn open right 8.
Eleventh equal in the SRC finishers, John McElraith had experimented with fancy fuel in the Impreza for this event, and despite cooking the head gasket, he finished equal on times with Faulkner and Foy, Mike and Peter dropping back after a costly puncture in the second running of Black Loch. Tenth in the SRC went to Alan Dixon and Martin Forrest after an excellent comeback season. McKnight and Marchbank's Mark II must have known the season was ending. Starter motor failure and low oil pressure didn't stop them from taking 10th overall and wrapping up the two-wheel drive title.
So it's just been one of those days, but no, we're really happy to get here.
Harry, it had to be eventful, didn't it? You couldn't just go straight forward.
It wouldn't have been McKnight Motorsport if it wasn't. Really good day though. Didn't come without its problems, but all in all, we had great fun. So
yeah, perfect season. We couldn't really ask for much better, to be honest. Only one DNF, and it's perfect.
Ninth at the finish was a fantastic result for Morris and Mallon, their performance raising a lot of eyebrows and earning them a well-deserved Star Drive nomination. Eighth at the finish didn't matter. In fact, any position didn't matter. Gallagher and Nicol were already the 2018 ARR Craib Scottish Rally champions. The first son to replicate what a father had done before in the SRC made it a historic day in Scottish rallying.
It's not really a clean-cut win. We kind of came in to this today knowing that we were pretty much going to win, but it wasn't obviously going to be official to the end of the rally or that. So, but delighted that it's turned out the way we wanted anyway.
A wee bit difficult for you, Jane, because obviously the way things worked out, you had actually won it at the end of the Grampian, but a wee bit subdued until we got both of you across the line.
Yeah, very subdued. No celebrations until he was with me. So, no, it's brilliant. Very surreal still, but it'll all sink in.
And of course, Andrew, your first son of a father who won the Scottish Championship, that's a tremendous accolade in itself.
It feels pretty good, and especially because it's the 50th anniversary this year as well, so kind of go down in history anyway.
I'm almost looking forward to the dinner dance.
So am I.
I'm looking forward to his speech.
Right, okay, you ready?
Ahead of the champions, McCulloch and Hendry were also caught by this bridge, the engine cutting out momentarily after the hard landing. They also caught the punctured Faulkner and Blackloch on their way to 7th. A double puncture in Blackloch too also ended Freddie's podium hopes, the S14 grabbing 6th at the finish. In the race for 3rd SRC, Armstrong was locked in a battle with Wink. The Hyundai driver had gapped the Imprezzo over SS3 and 4 to head into the last stage with a 4-second advantage.
Right 1, into left 9. 50. Turn right 7 in.
A change of diff map and second service saw the Impreza transformed over the last 2 stages, taking 1 second back to finish 4th, just 3 seconds off the podium.
Right 1. Left 8 line. 70. Right 2 in over crest. Takes the 8 in.
Happiest man in Scotland apart from Gallagher, Wink was delighted to have taken his first SRC podium. Challengers champion, plus snatching 3rd in the SRC points, made it a historic day for him too.
Cheers, Matt, that was brilliant.
Well done, mate. Well done.
It's a fantastic result. I just can't believe it. Looking at the entries, you know, when the seeded entry list came out and I was in 14th, I thought, yeah, well, that's probably where I should be. But I mean, it's all down to Matt. You know, the tuition and the encouragement and the notes today have just been 110%.
It's a product of 12 months' work together, really, to get this, and you know, it means a lot to me to have taken him from where we was to start with the car and to this. It's great, and you know, all credit to John and the family behind him, and it's been a really good weekend for everybody.
3rd in the event went to Greer and Regan.
Keep right of a small crest, into left 2, in of a bump, opens long, left 1, down, see 60.
Just 6 seconds up the road, Pearson and Bowen grabbed another 2nd place. Gary getting closer to the pace he was at before his break from rallying.
Flat, right 1, 50, right 2 for the dip, 50, right 4, okay, and right 3, into left 3, don't, hug, 30 up. Right 2, don't bump, and long left 3 of a small crest. Right 1 over in over crest, and left 2, don't over bump, and right 9 press, don't on crest. 30. Flat crest mid, right 2, and left 1, crest, and care, left 5 at worst.
We're quite close to David in terms of the last stage, but overall today we just really seat time. So I think we've got a lot to learn still, which is good. But the pace is coming slowly.
3 left, 130. Crest jump 100 to flat crest jump again 100. Slight right over a crest turn, immediate turn, tight square right. Watch it. Back off now. .50 up the hill, 3 left.
And taking another win by 45 seconds, Bogie and Rowan were very happy with the new Fabia. Perfect prep for Rally GB in October.
Into 1 left to tight 5 right, tight 5 left. Into long, long 5 right and 3 right in, 3 left over a junction.
It's been a good day, first class stages, so really enjoyed it. Tyres were great, John was great, and you know, when everything comes together, this is the end result.
Coming out of this rally, we've got a good feeling, and we need to carry that forward to Wales. So that was the main reason why we were here, and well, it's David's local rally too, but getting back onto gravel and getting a good feeling, that was our main priority, and a win's a bonus, so all's good.
So it's Bogie's rally, but Gallagher and Nicholls' championship. The Cobble Shop team will be celebrating long into the night.